All right, Lincoln's made himself at home here. You like that?
I'm the center.
I don't know, man. You look presidential. What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. It's gonna be an interesting one. I am in Washington, D.C. right now. Took the red eye from Los Angeles. I was there doing some YouTube stuff. That's why I have this thing on. I edited the rewind video the entire time on the flight and I didn't sleep. So Lincoln is already here. I need to go to the US Capitol to meet him. We have a really cool thing that we are invited to today. I'm gonna take you along for the adventure. First things first, I need to find a bathroom. I think that's a little bit more appropriate for the US Capitol, so didn't shower or anything. It's gonna be a funny day. Fill you in a little bit. Lincoln flew out last night. He's staying at a friend's house, and then he's going to meet me at the Capitol. So the first thing that we're going to do is go to the actual Senate floor. First of all, one of the most common questions that you guys ask is, are we Mormon? Because we're from Utah. Well, yes, we are. So today, for the first time ever, a Mormon leader is going to say the opening prayer for Senate. So really kind of a historic day. And we had been talking to Senator Hatch's office for a long time about possibly doing a video. So Senator Orrin Hatch is a senator from Utah. He's been the senator for 42 years. He's the president of the Senate, basically. He's third in line for the presidency. And we're gonna be able to take some time and interview him. Super cool, right? First thing we're gonna do is go watch the prayer, then we have a few hours. Another thing is, there's the Library of Congress, right? You probably heard of that. They took 100 different librarians around the country that are like the top curators of content, and they said, you guys need to vote on what the top books are in the history of the United States, but it needs to be the most influential books that came out of the United States. And the number 4 book on that list was the Book of Mormon. It's kind of interesting, like a church book. So somehow, us making YouTube videos has given us the opportunity to come out and be a part of this. So we are super honored to meet like an actual leader, an apostle of our church, to be at this event talking about the Book of Mormon, which is a book that means a lot to us, and to be in DC. So really, really excited. So they did give us approval to be able to film this and like vlog some of it. So we'll show you our day. 104. There's the little guy. Here comes the smallest subway train you've ever seen in your life. What, 3 cars? Look at that, you can feel like 3 kids there.
We're kind of floating, but kind of not, because those are magnets.
Oh, it's magnets? That's cool. This subway thing is really, really interesting. It's taking us from the building over to the Senate floor. It's pretty cool because whenever it starts, it sounds like a video game. So take a listen to this. It's like a video game.
Yeah, this is
Hey, New Mexico.
This is
Hey. Senate is just about to open, so we are waiting outside the office of Senator Hatch with actually the local media from Utah. Like, check it out, we got 2 News. Really cool, so we'll get them coming out, then we have to take all of our cameras, put them away, and then we'll go in. Meeting in progress. Oh, look out! There's the 3 little ones. They're in the Senate Appropriations Committee room. So we're in this room that looks more like a cathedral than a meeting room. And check out the view from here. Can't beat it. Or you know what, this is the first place we've gone to, so I think we can beat this view. This place is amazing, so. All right, Lincoln, where you at, buddy?
I'm at the middle of Washington, D.C.
The middle. This is literally the heart of D.C. This is the center of it, and Lincoln is right there. So this, where Lincoln is laying, was supposed to be the burial of George Washington. He wanted to be buried right here. They call it the crypt. So underneath here, there's actually a place, as Lincoln coughs, he's not dying, just because he's on the crypt. Somebody could be buried. Kind of interesting. And if you go all the way up, There's that beautiful building with the huge statue on the top of it. Like, that's the center of DC. You're dying. You really are dying. That cough is... Oh no, I better step on him. They're taking us to the actual crypt, like underneath it. What's inside the Capitol? It's happening. Oh, it looks like we're going to prison. Quiet, please. Locked up.
He died before the building was done, so they buried him at Mount Vernon. And the family didn't want to move him here. They wanted him to stay out there. So no one's ever been buried here. Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of creepy. I wouldn't want to be buried here. I'd rather be in a nice green field somewhere with grass, not this. Feels like a laboratory.
Yeah. One thing that I like about this place is that there's lots of statues.
That walk that Lincoln just did is the walk that every president does before he gives his inaugural speech. Obama's done it, Trump is going to do it. Walk down these steps, and then they come over to this door, and they walk out, and they give their speech. Fun fact, I was born in the Philippines. I can never run for president. Lincoln, you can if you need to.
I don't need to, and I don't want to.
But he's already walked down the steps, so why do you even need to run?
But this is pretty much the view that Donald Trump will have when he gives his inaugural address.
Wait,
you can see.
can you come here?
Private senators only, Lincoln. Quite the intricate railing we got here. So I'm kind of geeking out over this train system underground. It's really cool. That's the best train ever. Just for that noise. You've been here a lot, right?
Yeah.
You could give tours.
Could.
Yeah. So he's a pro. Look at that building. That's huge. Look at that building. We're on our way to the Library of Congress right now for the Book of Mormon event.
This is the earliest piece of printed Mormon material ever.
This page.
Because this is a page that Joseph Smith had prepared so he could submit the copyright application to print the Book of Mormon.
Wow.
So he had this printed up to make the application, and then this is the first printing of the Book of Mormon.
So this is the actual application.
This is the copyright log.
That's the first page.
Yeah, this is the title page that he submitted, and this is the first one.
Yeah, so these are the earliest editions of the Book of Mormon, and they have them in the Library of Congress just stored here. But it's crazy to see them out, not in a case, because they're very, I don't know, probably brittle. We don't want to be touching them, and they are probably worth millions of dollars too. So pretty crazy that we get to see this. So there's senators from all over the country that are here, and a lot of religious leaders. So kind of a cool event. Check out the setup. It just ended. It was really good, really, really good. And now it's kind of the madness and the press and everybody talking to him. So I'll give you some press shots. You can see what press looks like. How was it?
Fun.
What do you think about being able to have private time interviewing a senator?
That's crazy.
We're gonna rush over to his office because he has to be somewhere for votes at 2 o'clock. And we are going to interview him before that. So he only has like 30 minutes in between the two things. So it's kind of gonna be a little stressful. I'm feeling like it may not happen. The adventure continues. Even though we have a tight time frame. Where are we going, Lincoln?
Where the National Treasure was filmed.
National Treasure, that movie? The reading room. Remember when you went into like they got the president's book out of that room?
Yeah.
That was so cool. That was here?
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Yes.
Look at that. All right, Lincoln's made himself at home here. You like that?
I miss say?
I don't know, man. You look presidential. So let us know your thoughts. Should Lincoln run for office when he's of age? We'll put a poll question up on top. You let us know.
Yeah.
Whose son are you?
That's my dad.
Are you his dad?
No.
Right.
Well, you're Lincoln, that's pretty good. I got saddled with a name called Orrin. It's just awful.
Okay, so this is interesting. He's the president pro tem, so that means he's the highest ranking senator, and he's the president of it. And so any law that needs to be signed, he signs it. And he's signing 2 laws right now. We're seeing history right here. These are laws. Like, there's a lot of work that's gone into this before it's gotten right here on this table. That's pretty cool, right, Lincoln?
Yeah, it's insane.
Okay.
It's so
Lincoln.
cool.
So that goes to Barack Obama next.
There's old Jack there, too.
The president will sign those probably later this week.
Okay, we just finished our interview, and now he's heading to the Florida boat right now. This is government in action, Lincoln. People don't get to see this that often. This is like a crazy cool treat. Oh, this is the funny train. Look at that. Can we get on this one? Oh yeah, we're gonna go on this one. There we go. Put your hands in the air. I was joking, you don't have to, but that's funny. Well, here we are in our Uber heading out to the airport. That was a good trip.
Yeah.
There's the big old building right there that I forget what it's called.
Washington Monument.
Washington Monument. Well, there's White House right there. Boom, White House. Boom, White House. So yeah, I haven't slept in a long time. I don't know.
Like 5 days?
No, not 5 days.
Yeah.
I slept 2 nights ago. I slept for like 3 hours.
I don't know if that is valid.
Anyway, so we're heading to the airport, and I'm gonna sleep on the plane to New York. And sleep in the car to the hotel. We're gonna go right to bed when we get there. So. We just had the weirdest experience I've ever had in an Uber. And I wanted to laugh so bad, I didn't know what the heck was going on. All right. We gotta tell you what's going on. We're in this Uber car. The guy says, I have to get over a couple lanes because I need to go pee. I'm like, okay. It's like, is it okay if I pull over here? I'm like, okay, we can go to the next exit if you want. But he just pulls over on the side of the road. It's busy. It's like rush hour DC. We're going to Dulles Airport, which is really far. It's like an hour away. He pulls over on a crowded street. I'm like, where's he gonna pee? There's no trees out there. And so what does he do? Takes a Tupperware, a piece of Tupperware, and he pulls it out. And he like leans his chair back toward Lincoln, like way back. I'm like, whoa, you're not doing it in here, are you? And he goes, yeah, everyone's going to die someday. I'm like, what does that have to do with peeing in the car? It's great. And so then all of a sudden you just hear peeing noise. There's no radio going. There's no noise, just pee. That was so awkward.
Yeah.
And then he takes it and he leans over on the door. And he grabs the door handle on the other side and he pushes it open, barely can get over, and he dumps out the pee and he keeps the Tupperware and keeps it in the car. What is that?
I really don't know.
Oh my gosh. Lincoln, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Oh my, weird. Okay, we gotta go to New York. That kept me awake instead of taking a nap. I didn't want to fall asleep, so I didn't know what else he'd do while I was driving. Back at the airport. JFK. All right, hop in. Man, we got a big vehicle today.
Nice.
Look at all that room. I can take a nap in this one. New York Christmas, we saw it. I've never seen that before, and it's actually not even that cold or snowy out, so perfect. But we're going to Alaska tomorrow, or no, Friday. It's gonna be 25 below zero, so we'll see our cold. Well, good morning. We got to the hotel last night and fell promptly to sleep and slept for 12 hours. Lincoln, how you feeling, bud? Tired. We gotta get up and at 'em and out of here because we're gonna have a sweet day in New York, and we'll show it to you probably tomorrow on the vlog. So thanks for watching our whirlwind experience in DC to New York. Yeah, it was pretty wild. So anyway, see you guys tomorrow.